Coming up on First at 4, early voting for Kentucky's primary election began today. How clerks are preparing for the big day on Tuesday. And one local organization is creating a program for recovery counseling in Pike and Letcher counties, thanks to funding they received from the Opioid Abatement Advisory Commission.
And wet weather is back to end the work week. Your forecast coming up as Mountain News First at 4 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Olivia Calfee. First at 4, early voting is underway in the Commonwealth, but preparation for early voting does not happen overnight. WYMT's Madison Carmouche spoke to one county clerk about their perspective on early voting.
As early voting begins, it's as simple as a press of a button for voters to choose their candidate for the Kentucky primary election before crowds roll in on May 21st. Perry County Clerk Wayne Napier says early voting is one way to expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I recommend it. If you have any kind of sickness or anything, you feel bad, just anything, come out and vote early, because Tuesday, you never know, you might be in a hospital, you might be, anything could happen. A lot of people don't like the early voting, but most do. And myself, I love it because it gives you an opportunity to vote if you got something to do on Tuesday.
Officials say they have already seen voters coming in to cast their early ballot. But for now, in Perry County, Madison Carmouche, WYMT Mountain News.
Madison, thank you. No excuse early voting in Kentucky continues until Saturday, and Kentucky's primary election is on Tuesday, May 21st.
Well, for most of us, we're getting a welcome break from the rain on this Thursday. Watching out for a few spotty sprinkles, but check out this awesome image from Buffalo Mountain in Perry County. A few peaks of sunshine back in the distance under a mix of sun and clouds. That current temperature up to 73 degrees over at the mountain. And most of us on First Alert Pinpoint Doppler are dry, but we are watching out for a few spotty sprinkles and a few light showers in the Big Sandy Valley from Floyd County, pushing into parts of Pike County, also for Buchanan into Dickinson County, and for Mingo and Logan counties over in West Virginia at this hour. We are much warmer on this Thursday thanks to the drier weather, up to 77 for Somerset, up to 76 in London, also for Manchester, 78 over in Breathitt County, and 75 for Pikeville at this hour. And notice, because of the drier weather, most of us about 5 to 10 degrees warmer on this Thursday, and we are tracking some more mainly dry conditions to go into your Thursday evening. So if you have those plans this evening, a small chance of a few sprinkles, maybe a light shower, but for most we are drier, also more mild. We see upper 60s to lower 70s, more fog to wake up on Friday, also more widespread rain on Friday. More details on those rain chances coming up in just a few minutes. Olivia?
All right, Cameron, thank you. A new addiction recovery mission is branching out in Pike and Letcher counties, helping those in recovery reclaim their life with a little faith. WYMT's Buddy Forbes takes a closer look at their mission.
Faith Life is more than a market. It is also a ministry rooted here in Pikeville, and it is expanding its mission, reaching out to those in recovery. The Freedom Center is a faith-based mission to support people in recovery through resources and life coaching. The program was born from the ministry's desire to see more people reclaim their lives, and found its footing through the Kentucky Opioid Abatement Settlement Grant funding. The center hopes to partner with people in Pike and Letcher counties to help them maintain sobriety and find support to thrive.
Our clients are people who are in that transitional period of their life in between either being in jail or an inpatient treatment program, and they are transitioning back into a purpose-filled life. And so we walk alongside them as they do that.
Green says seeing this program come to fruition is a blessing, providing support to those who need it most. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The program already has a few participants since it kicked off earlier this year. We will take a closer look at the mission coming up at 6. And coming up on First at 4, House Republicans are moving to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt after the Department of Justice refused to hand over audio recordings of President Joe Biden and Special Counsel Robert Hur.
And we are not done with this wet weather pattern just yet. Timing out those showers after this break.